I look up to older women so much, and this has been something recent with me because there's just been so many changes in my life lately. I mean, when I say older women, I mean like women over the ages of like 50, 80, like older women, like elderly people and older women, because I'm obviously new to life and I'm experiencing so many new things. It always makes me wonder about their story and everything that they had to do to get to where they are in their life now. All the things they had to experience to get to where they are now. All the heartbreaks, college, marriage, divorce, kids, all that they had to experience to get to where they are now, and they didn't give up and they kept going and pushing to get to where they are now. That is why I look up so much to getting older and being old. And I know a lot of people don't like to like be older and get older because, you know, you're not young anymore and you lose your beauty, I guess you could say. But I see so much beauty, and I see them like, wow, like you're so cool. And I'm being like this recently because I wasn't like this before. I don't know, like I'm just like, wow, like I love having conversations with older people. I love talking to other people and getting the experiences and the things that they've gone to, because I'm new to this, and when like I'm experiencing this, and I know that I'm about to experience so much, and I know I'm gonna go through so many rough patches before I get to where they are. That scared me. And like, it's like, does it ever get better? Like, does it? Because really thinking about it logically, I really don't know what the future has in store with me. I can only hope for what I hope the future has in store for me. But like, it's kind of like, it's really scary. Like, and I just look up to women so much because they just keep pushing through everything that they've been through, and you know, divorcing your husband with kids, or you know, being kicked out of your house, like just in life that like teaches you certain lessons. I'm like, y'all are so strong. And I feel like this year has been teaching me a lot about myself and a lot about what I want and what I don't want. And I feel like it's gonna keep getting worse from here, so I better get comfortable and, you know, let it in and don't take it too personal. I'm a sensitive gangster, okay? Girl, I cry over everything. You told me that your freaking dog died, I'm gonna start crying. No, like, you can't tell me shit. And so I'm just like trying to get everybody's experience, because it's just so amazing to hear everybody's experience and how everybody goes through life. Like, it's so crazy how everybody goes through so many different things, and there's some things that some people will go through and experience, and some things that other people will not go through and experience. There's just like, I love this topic because like I love, like, because to get to that age you have to experience so much, you have to endure so much, you have to go through so much to get to that age. And I feel like because of this, I'm thinking about turning certain ages differently. Like, my birthday is this month, and my birthday this year is going to hit so different because it's going to show how hard I've worked to get here and not give up, if that makes sense. And so when I would see women that are older and, you know, obviously, you know, and they don't give up and they've been through so much shit, I'm just like, y'all are like, you don't, like, you're an inspiration, genuinely. And like, I hope that one day I can be an inspiration to younger girls. Like, and I know that, like, who am I talking, girl? I've been through nothing, but like, I feel like as a young girl growing up and adulting and, you know, going out into the world alone, I feel like you need older people there for you. You need to have, whether it's a mom, a friend, a freaking grandma, you need somebody older around you that has experienced life and has experienced certain things. Because whether it's on social media too, like, look at people's experiences on social media too, because you need to see that it's gonna be okay, and that these are life experiences that were meant to experience. Like, you know, what you're experiencing is not out of the ordinary. Like, whatever you're experiencing, whatever I'm experiencing, most people have already experienced it, and it's something that usually people experience in their life. And I feel like I struggle a lot with identity crisis, so that's why I feel like I'm so ready to be an adult, because I want to know who I am, and I want to know truly who I am. And I feel like, because everything that I'm going to, it's kind of being more forced upon me, so I'm learning more things about myself. But it's kind of more like, it's kind of crazy how life just works and does certain for you when things don't work out or things do work out. It's kind of insane. And like, I feel like one thing, and I know this is not about this video, but like, I feel like one thing about me is that I have a lot of wisdom. I don't know where I got this from. I think that this was just like my secret weapon, my secret talent that I was born with. I have a lot of wisdom, and I'm not gonna lie, if it weren't for my wisdom, I don't know where I would be. My wisdom literally like saves you. Like, older women are just so beautiful. Like, like, they inspire me a lot to keep going and to keep pushing, because, like, whatever you're going through is not the end of the world, and life is so much more beautiful than whatever you're going through. And I know that it can be hard, and I know that I said that we should all have like an adult in our life, or like older women, like especially as a young woman around us, and I know that can be hard sometimes. But honestly, it wasn't always like that with me. Recently is when I started to feel like this and want to have a older audience around me. If that makes sense. I wasn't always like this. I would not care. But I feel like because I'm going through so many transitions right now, I feel like if you're like me, where you're a sensitive gangster and you're like very emotional, I really recommend talking to older people. Maybe it's because I don't really have like friends like that my age, and maybe that's why I don't really talk to my feelings like that with people my age. Maybe that's why. But sometimes it's okay to, like, it's good to be vulnerable around those people, and they're not going to judge you because they understand you. And I know, so not everybody has the best relationship with their family and stuff like that. And that's why that's what's so great about social media. But yeah, I don't know, I look up to literally everybody. I look up to women who make bad life choices, good life choices. I look up to all the women in my life. There's not one that I don't look up to. There's a difference between inspired and look up to, because I know not everybody has the same life and experiences life differently and lives their life a little differently, where I wouldn't want to experience my life like that. But I do inspire. All the women in my life are so strong. Like, and I just think about myself in their shoes, and I'm just like, wow, like, why was I born so sensitive? But at the same time, like, even with when you're like, I'm so sensitive, and this year has literally been like the worst time of my year. Girl, I'm ready for 2027. I feel like this is teaching me not to be like, even though I'm so sensitive, it's teaching me that you're strong. You can be sensitive, but you're strong and you can get through it. And I think that's just so beautiful. And I'm like so glad that I'm sitting here and I'm fighting through everything that life throws at me. And I'm taking it very well, a lot better than, I thought I would be taking it. A lot better than when my family would be taking it. Especially because it seems like every week it's something new. Every week it's something new, girl. Give me a break. Like, and I don't know, like, what type, like, and I'm glad, like, this is all happening, because it's, like, great character development for me. But, like, you need to give me a break. Give me, like, a week, a break. Like, yo, this year has been so bad. This year has been so bad. I'm never in my life gonna forget about this year. Literally, like, okay, but the thing is, I've had bad things happen in my life this year, but I've had like a couple really good things happen too. And I feel like I'm the type of person, like I said, I have a lot of wisdom. Everything happens for a reason. This is happening for a reason right now. All bad things lead up to good things. There's also this one quote. It's rejection is a form of protection. That quote, so good. And it's so crazy how we don't resonate with quotes until it happens to us. Like the quote, is it better to speak or to die? Guys, I didn't know what that meant. I'm actually gonna do a whole another video on that. I love being young right now. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I want to be old, but I'm also not scared to. What I'm basically saying is I'm not scared to get old, and that it's actually very, like, women go through so much in their life. Like, hello. It takes a lot. Also, I'm also very much in shock at what age women commit suicide the most. That just kind of proves my point of women are so strong when they get to a certain age, because there's no way. I did not expect that. I didn't know that. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this on YouTube. I'm not sure what the policies on YouTube are. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like, just a little Mac and Jaz. I've been trying to get into Mac and Jaz again, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and think about things a little differently. I kept saying a 50 to 80. What I'm really trying to say is, like, from 30 to, like, death. 30 to, like, 80. Like, 30 to your rest of your lifespan. Because usually I feel like the most amount of stuff that happens in your life is in your 20s and your 30s and even your 40s. That's what I meant. Just in case, because I was looking at the video back and I was like, hold up. So yeah, I'm just basically saying, just to sum it up, I'm basically saying I just look up to people who are older than me. Older than my current age right now. You know? Boom. That's what I meant. But good night, you guys. This is kind of going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to